The office lobby echoed with polished shoes, hushed voices, and the steady hum of success. In the middle of this glass kingdom stood Mr. Carlson, the company's proud and arrogant CEO. That morning, he found a new target for his cruelty. The Iowan janitor, Mr. Patel, had accidentally left a mop bucket near the hallway where executives passed. Carlson spotted it, narrowed his eyes, and shouted so loudly the entire staff froze. "Shut up and work," he barked, his finger stabbing the air at the old man. "This is why you'll always stay at the bottom. People like you ruin the shine of this company." Mr. Patel bowed his head, murmured an apology, and pushed the bucket aside. He had cleaned this building for 20 years, yet every insult left a scar. His son, Arav, a quiet young man who often visited after school, stood nearby holding his father's lunchbox. His fists clenched, but his father whispered, "Let it go, Beta. Dignity is louder than rage." Carlson smirked and strutted toward the elevators, surrounded by laughing subordinates who feared him more than they respected him. But what no one realized was that Arav wasn't just a janitor's son. He was also a top student in computer engineering, interning in secret under the company's IT department. That afternoon, chaos erupted. The company's financial servers failed right before a multi-million-dollar contract presentation. Executives panicked, emails jammed, screens went black. Carlson stormed in, his voice booming, "Find someone who can fix this in 5 minutes or start packing your desks." The IT team tried everything but failed. Carlson, red with fury, turned to Mr. Patel, who had been quietly mopping a corner. "Cleaners don't belong here," he sneered. "This is why you'll never matter." Before Patel could respond, Arav stepped forward. "I can try," he said calmly. Laughter rippled through the room. "A janitor's son?" one executive mocked. But Carlson, desperate, snapped, "Fine, do it. Let's see you embarrass yourself." Arav slid into the chair, fingers flying across the keyboard. He navigated the system with a confidence that silenced even the laughter. Within minutes, the servers rebooted, screens lit up, and the contract files appeared intact. Gasps filled the room. The IT manager leaned over and whispered, "That's impossible. Only an expert could have done this." Carlson's face drained of color. He stammered, How did you—" Arav stood, eyes steady. "You told my father to shut up and work. But today, your company stands because of him and his son." He gestured to his father, who wiped his brow in stunned silence. Respect isn't measured by titles or suits. Sometimes dignity lives in the hands you ignore. The board members, who had witnessed everything, turned on Carlson. They spoke, in low, disapproving tones. Within hours, an emergency meeting stripped him of authority pending review. For the first time, Carlson had no power to shout. He could only lower his head, defeated as staff avoided his gaze. When Mr. Patel and Arav left that evening, the same lobby that once rang with humiliation now echoed with applause. Employees who had stayed silent earlier now clapped, not just for Arav's brilliance, but for the quiet janitor who carried himself with dignity despite decades of insults. Justice had been served, not through anger, but through truth. And in that moment, father and son walked out taller than any skyscraper around them, proving that respect is not demanded with power but earned with character.